What is your name?
Kimberly Robinson. You can call me Kim. My profession is professor, instructor. I've been interested for a long time in the study of human behavior. Originally, I thought I wanted to be a lawyer, so yeah, I was really interested in law, and I just happened to take a psychology course in my undergraduate career, and it's sort of changed the way I thought about everything. I guess I always have been psychologically minded, but it really sort of opened up that aspect of myself.
I love New York City. I'm somebody who, do you know the term sensation seeking? You know? So I think we talked about that in class. Sensation seeking is a sort of trait, a personality trait that's characterized by a desire for novelty, right, or different experiences, or complexity. And New York offers those kinds of things. So, you know, while I liked teaching in Maine at Bowdoin, I found myself being very bored. You know, even something as simple as driving on the same road to work every day was really hard for me to do. What I like about New York City is that you could take, you know, a different way every time to get to work, and it would always be different. I was very excited about the research that was being done here in the psychology department. There were a number of people who are not only doing great research, but also we're doing research in areas that I was particularly interested in. So I'm really interested in health psychology, and I'm also interested in research on minorities and experiences of discrimination and how people cope with experiences like that. And so there are a number of people in the department who are doing research. Life can be really hard, right, for all of us, but it's really amazing to me to see students here go through really difficult times and manage to succeed and navigate the academic system, right? I've had other students do tend to share personal things with me. I think it's probably because I tend to be pretty open with my students. I hope this doesn't sound like a cop-out, but I actually don't have a preference. I actually think that there are wonderful things about teaching in a large classroom, and there are wonderful things about teaching in a small classroom. There's a sort of energy that teaching in a large classroom, you know, where there are a lot of people, there's a certain amount of energy. It's just exciting. There's something about having all of those people there, and it's social facilitation, right? We talk about that in social psychology, that when people are there, it can sort of enhance the more people there are, the more it enhances your performance. That's if you're well prepared, right? If I'm not so well prepared, then maybe things don't go as well. Maybe then I don't prefer having a large classroom because, yeah. Now that I'm on this side, right, is that I think students can feel really intimidated about going to talk to a professor because they think that they know so many things, you know. So I had that experience as an undergraduate and a graduate. I have this experience, and I've talked to other people, other colleagues who also have this feeling, which is referred to in social psychology as sort of the imposter syndrome, right? Where it's almost like the more you know, the more you realize you don't know, right? So you feel as if you're not really an expert, right, at all. Yeah, and that somehow you've sort of beat the odds. Maybe if we just sort of revealed some of our, not even flaws, right, but just our what makes us human, right, that maybe they would be more predisposed to come and talk to us, right, about their own insecurities, and then they would realize that we have more in common than we think, and that we're not going to judge you or evaluate you poorly, and we're just going to meet you where you are, right, and help you along sort of your path of learning and discovery.